Once upon a time, in a quiet coastal village nestled between rugged cliffs and the endless sea, there lived a poor fisherman named Elias. Every dawn, Elias would rise before the sun, his weathered hands gripping a simple bamboo pole, and set out in his tiny wooden boat. The waves whispered secrets to him as he cast his line, hoping for enough fish to feed his family and sell a few at the market. But life was hard. Storms often ruined his nets, and the sea seemed stingy with its bounty. Elias dreamed of a bigger boat, finer nets, and a life free from worry. "If only I had more," he would sigh, watching the wealthy merchants sail by in their grand vessels. One fateful morning, as the golden sun peeked over the horizon, Elias rowed farther than usual, driven by desperation. His line tugged fiercely, and after a mighty struggle, he hauled up not a fish, but a shimmering golden chest, encrusted with barnacles and glowing with an otherworldly light. Heart pounding, Elias pried it open to reveal a pile of glittering jewels, coins, and a small, ancient lamp. "This is my fortune," he exclaimed, his eyes wide with greed. As he rubbed the lamp to clean it, a swirl of smoke erupted, and out emerged a wise old genie, his voice like the rumble of distant thunder. "Mortal," the genie boomed, "you have freed me from my prison. In gratitude, I shall grant you 3 wishes. But choose wisely, for true wealth is not always what it seems." Elias's mind raced. His first wish was for riches beyond imagination, a palace of marble, servants at his beck and call, and gold that overflowed his coffers. In an instant, the village transformed around him. He returned home a king among men, his family dressed in silks, feasting on delicacies. But soon the joy faded. Neighbors envied him, thieves lurked in the shadows, and Elias found himself constantly guarding his treasures. "This isn't happiness," he muttered, sleepless and anxious. For his second wish, Elias demanded power, the respect and fear of all who knew him. The genie nodded, and Elias became the ruler of the village, with armies at his command and laws bent to his will. People bowed before him, but their smiles were forced, their whispers filled with resentment. Loneliness crept in like fog over the sea. His family grew distant, and old friends vanished. Power brings chains, Elias realized, his heart heavy with regret. With his final wish, Elias paused, reflecting on his simple days by the sea. The laughter of his children, the warmth of the sun on his face, the satisfaction of a hard day's catch. "Genie," he said softly, "I wish to return to my old life, but with the wisdom to find happiness in what I already have." The genie smiled knowingly. "Ah, you have discovered the secret at last." In a flash, the palace vanished, the power dissolved, and Elias awoke in his humble hut, his fishing pole by his side. But now everything felt different. He greeted the dawn with gratitude, mended his nets with patience, and shared his modest catch with neighbors in need. The sea seemed generous again, not because it gave more, but because Elias needed less. From that day on, Elias lived with a quiet joy that no storm could steal. He taught his children, happiness isn't in gold or glory. It's in appreciating the waves that carry you, the hands that help you, and the heart that beats with contentment. And so, dear friends, remember Elias's tale. In our chase for more, we often overlook the treasures within. True happiness blooms from gratitude and simplicity. Apply this wisdom today. Look around, cherish what you have, and watch your world transform. If this story touched you, like, subscribe, and share your own secret to happiness in the comments below. Until next time, stay inspired.